Greetings and salutations. This is Pandora the Eclectic, also known as Pandora the Eclectic on SoundCloud. And as you can clearly see, I'm wearing my, uh, well, Gryffindor and Brown Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin exactly in its right place. Sure. But, there are a few things I need to discuss. I need to get to right now. I gotta go lay down because, I have a yeah my I go into my job at 4. I'm sorry for not making so many videos, and I'm sorry for the last few being all messed up. I've been trying to find a good video maker and all that stuff. I love Chromebook, but this is a pet peeve I have with it. So, but anyways, a lot of stuff I gotta talk about, and it's gonna be short, but yeah. Starting off with one, International Women's Day. Okay, moving on. No, seriously. I don't. Okay, how to put it? I don't care that this is international. This is Women's Month. I do not care that it's International Women's. We have International Women's Day. This is mostly just talking about the stupid protest that was going on March 8th. Which, okay. And the thing is, I do listen to lots of other YouTubers who are discussing it, and I have to agree with them on a lot of things. One is okay, so your brilliant way of getting more money is to strike. The problem with this strike is, one, and we don't know what jobs you worked at. So, for all we know, you morons are just protesting for nothing. However, I know there's lots of people who will defend it and say, well, women are getting paid less at every single job, blah, 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 blah. However, you realize you're looking at earnings thing, not a wage thing. There's nothing, what it is basically, if you didn't put in the hours, you're not going to get the pay. Now, I guess it depends, I could see some jobs, like porn, yeah. I could understand some wage gap being in jobs like plumbing and whatnot. Even though uh, we still have that lovely law which covers probably every single job out there. You'd have to explain to me how it only applies to these upper jobs and not mine. And I work at, I believe, well, I'm not going to say where I work. I work in, it is a private sector job, but it's fast food, so I'll just give you that. And I can say where I work. So, however, um, they show me how much I get paid an hour. They show me what my earning is. I keep track of it myself just for that sake of hey, not perfectly. I don't have I don't go by halves. I'll be honest with it. It's not perfect, but I at least work 30 hours. So 30 times $7.75 an hour is this. There you go. It's still probably under medium, medium wage, minimum wage, which yeah, that's okay. When yeah, um, it's not nearly as bad, but I'd rather say what was the other? I think I also wanted to talk about Pewdiepie, but anyways, well, I'll go to Pewdiepie. Yes, yeah. On International Wednesday, at least this protest aspect of it, give me a friggin' break. Okay. Two. So we're gonna go on to PewDiePie because, like I said, I don't have a lot of time. PewDiePie. I didn't watch much of his stuff. I've heard people not like him, but I certainly don't think he's a Nazi. I think, if I'm correct, what I've heard, this just shows how mainstream media has finally done it yet again, and fucked up to no fucking end. It's like, why? Why are we? Why are you doing this? I know some people who like it, or it's because, oh, yeah, you gotta find some conservative other than Trump to fuck with. Which, yeah, of course. Because you guys were so nice to Caitlyn Jenner, you were so nice to MiloYiannoplus, which, by the way, I want to bring up a protest about that. At but that's yeah. But yeah, you guys were so nice about that. And, Stick Six Hammer made a good point. He could just be trying to, move himself up. I mean, I like Disney as much as the next person. And I like Maker Studio, probably. They're okay, but they have screwed a lot of people over when it comes to pay and stuff like that, too. So there you go, feminists. There are people getting paid less, but you didn't do damn shit about that. Anyways, moving on to that. Yeah, I'm sorry, the feminist thing is just say politics, but still. Who's the other one? Oh yes, the protest that is over Milo. Also the Milo's particular thing, pedophile thing. I'm aware of the fact he's probably not a pedophile. It's more of, okay, I think the line of what he said was, and I quote, he didn't have a problem sucking the cock of a, Catholic priest when that was going on. Yeah, I understand. He didn't have a problem with it. That's still a little creepy, though. But if he was about 13, he's about to go sexual puberty. It's not that it was right. It's more like it wouldn't shock or surprise me that he doesn't have a problem of doing it, of having sex with someone. Most of the time, they don't. And a lot of children do not at the time because they don't know any better. It's still illegal. It's still wrong. I still don't think anyone should be taking advantage of a child. But that's the thing. He wasn't encouraging anyone of that. It's more of he just didn't understand at the time. That's all. It was like, for the most part, a lot of things kids do, quite get anything wrong from it. It's kind of why we have parents, kind of lead us in that right way, but yeah, I will say, I can understand people being a little creeped out by that. If Milo was playing a joke, it's not funny. But I don't think the media should be taking people's words out of context like that, trying to paint him as a pedophile. As far as I'm concerned, then also the protest, that I think there's at least been three times that this has happened. And all I could say is, yeah, sure, Milo says some, infuriating things, but here's the funny thing. That's kind of his thing. He's an online provocateur. It's called fucking with people. He probably means none of it at all. That's part of the joke. Hey, that's one way I like about jokes. It's kind of test water to see if somebody is, willing to talk about the subject. That's the whole point. George Carlin did that. Multiple other comedians do that. They don't do it primarily because they're trying to piss people off, or anger anyone. Or even to someone else's experiences. It's just to get people to kind of go, oh, okay. to chill the fuck out, a little bit. That's all it is. He never meant it that way. It's just to test the waters, see what you think or feel about the situation. That is all. But I do agree. Yeah, Milo, you came at me saying that. I'd be like, um, yeah, especially if I had like a little child pushing them out of the way. So I don't know why you said that, but that's creepy, Milo. Don't say that again. But yeah, if it's a for a joke, yeah, I do agree with Sticks. It's not exactly a joke you should say to people, but it is a discussion we need to have, especially about that pedophile guy. Yeah, I've seen some people do some responsibilities to that. Yeah. Oh yeah. I plan on doing a video on that one. Just I don't understand why people do that kind of shit in the first place. I don't. I love to figure out. I know some people do because of rape. Hey, they were sexually whatever as a child, and that's fair, possible. It's still not right, and it's not right for them to do it to other children. But yeah, you know. But I know you didn't discover your sexuality. It's more of, I think, once it's done to you, it kind of warps your mindset, and so now you do it in turn to warp someone else's mindset. That's what it is all probably about. It's got fuck all to do with like your sexuality. Sorry, hey, especially since yeah, that's also another thing I want to bring up with the left, but that's for another day. I would like to discuss the left's issues with supporting Islam and pedophiles, those because I know you guys. I mean, here's the thing: we have maybe one or two. I'm not sure how confirmed they are, but yeah, like AMOC, I don't hate him, but yeah, dude, no. I mean, he comes from a country where, unfortunately, the age of consent is a little lower than, our age, even though I don't know. Not in this country, no, there's a reason why it's not. It's like, um, and of course, you got, like, Ision, who possibly could be considered that. I don't know if he is 100%. But I'm pretty sure Lena Dunham did something to her sibling when she was much younger. But I'm not 100% sure. I think I have a copy of it in a box somewhere. Might read it, just say, yeah, those were your exact words, Lena. Yeah. But yeah, I don't really understand any of this kind of crap. And I don't really like the fact that, yes, both sides are just fooling around like, oh, this person's a pedophile, that. It's like, okay, first of all, if I know someone's a pedophile, I'm calling fucking cops. There is none of this, like, oh, let's make a right article about it. That's when, after they're in jail. I'm making sure the child is being put away, not taken to Twitter or typing in something. I understand if you're having a conversation and it comes up, maybe they trying to, email the cops or whatever. But yeah, no, I'm calling the cops. Yeah, none of this shit. This is ridiculous now. But I guess that's really all I gotta say. But yeah, like the protests, really. I swear to God, especially the people who were destroying like tons of stuff. I'm sorry. There is no speaker at any time, any place, anywhere. Even if I was at a college, of all places, a college, to be doing this kind of crap. And apparently there were lots of people in it who were not even going to the school at the time, or they got kicked out. So, wonder why the fuck you're all there. And I was like, really? That's. And it shows, yeah, SJWs, your rhetoric has either gone out too far, or Milo, I don't know what else the fuck you say at these places, but even I gotta say, come on, tone it down just a little. I don't know what you say directly to these people, but give me a break. Um, and yes, to the protesters, yes, freedom of speech covers hate speech. Don't believe it, look it up. It covers popular and unpopular speech, meaning, yes, you can say this kind of crap if you want. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, I agree. Like, I don't agree. Mainstream media, they're corporations. Okay, they're not really covered under free speech. They have their limitations too. And yeah, you can't just write a stupid article and say, "Oh well, Donald Trump likes to cut a steak and stuff." It's weird. I mean, I guess you can because it's not lying, but why the fuck do it? It's got fuck all to do with. If anything, it just kind of shows. Okay, that article to me supports that you don't know what the fuck to do. But yeah, in trying to keep him honest, this is called doing fuck all anything about what he's doing. Anyways, that's what I have to say. I'm sorry. It's so disappointing. It's this is one of my rapid fires. I'm not sticking to one. However, I do plan on focusing on making a video focusing on each subject. And I do want to get back to making response videos, of course, and try to see if I can get on a schedule that works with my new work schedule because God knows. Yeah. Anyways, I gotta go eat lunch and do all this other stuff. And anyways, you all keep it frosty and everything. And that's all.